Most people ask me for the secret to getting rich, and I tell them the truth, but nobody wants to believe it. They want a magic button or a secret coin named after a dog, but reality is much more boring and much more effective. I hate to break it to you, and I am sure you already know this, but your job does not care about you. If business gets difficult like it did during the global pandemic when there were mass layoffs, your job has no problem letting you go because you are just a number to them. It is obviously not smart for you to put all your eggs in one basket and be fully dependent on just one income stream. If there is one thing that you do this year, I want you to get a side hustle. Even better if it is a side hustle you can do from anywhere on your own time. I want you to figure out which one is best for you according to 3 specific criteria. 1. What is it that you love doing? 2. What is it that you are really good at? Last but not least, what is it that people will actually pay good money for? I know a lot of these side hustle videos on the internet are all about how much money you can make, but I actually kind of disagree with that. The money is important, but ultimately, if you do not enjoy doing something or you do not have a natural talent for it, then you are never going to get to the point where you make real money. You will either get sick of it or you are just going to fail because you lack the edge. Whenever I coach people on how to make more money, I always take them through a mental diagram of these 3 circles. Whatever is in that sweet spot at the intersection of all 3 is the side hustle where you are likely to make the most money and have fun doing it. The first side hustle that you can do remotely is writing, and more specifically, I am referring to direct response copywriting. Direct response copywriting is a very specific type of writing that businesses use to drive customers to take a certain action. If you have ever bought something online or signed up for a free newsletter, it is likely that you read something written by a direct response copywriter. That wordsmith drove you to take action, and that is a massive skill. Is this something people will pay for? The answer is definitely yes, because businesses need to drive their customers to make purchases to survive. The work that direct response copywriters do is extremely important because it directly impacts revenue. Businesses will pay top dollar for really good copywriting. And the sky is the limit here. For some real-life examples, I pay a direct response copywriter in my business $2,000 a month on a retainer. That is only for 20 hours of work a week, which comes out to $100 an hour. I have also hired copywriters for short-term projects and paid a flat fee of $8,000 to $12,000 for a project spanning about 3 months. If you are really at the top of your game, one of the most famous copywriters wrote a $400 million sales page. The best of the best usually charge a profit share percentage of the sales that directly come from their writing. If you charge just 1% on a $400 million page, you can do the math and see why this is a wealth builder. To succeed as a copywriter, you obviously need to be good at communicating with words. You can turn words into money if you understand human psychology and the emotional triggers that make people buy. To get clients, you need a portfolio, and then it is just a matter of cold outreach to businesses you admire. Tailor your emails and show them you have studied their business because that goes a long way. The second side hustle idea is being a virtual assistant. A virtual assistant is a remote professional who provides tech support or admin support to small businesses and solo entrepreneurs. There is a huge demand for this because most businesses have an online presence these days, and owners are getting busier. If you are detail-oriented and organized, you would make an amazing virtual assistant. I pay my own assistant $45 an hour, and she helps me with everything. I recommend narrowing down what type of assistant you want to be, whether it is social media or accounting. You can start with an agency that will train you and bring clients to you, which is a great way to get the ball rolling. The third side hustle is a little different because you do not need clients, and this is options trading. This is something you can do on your own time without a boss or a client to report to. Unlike gambling on stocks, it is a lot easier to generate consistent income through a specific strategy called high-probability spread trading. This is a style of trading where you trade only strike prices that have a high statistical probability of succeeding. The moment you trade this option, you actually get paid for it up front. You definitely need to have an interest in the stock market and be good at managing your emotions. I personally make up to $1,000 a month doing this with not even 1 hour of work per week. It is an intellectually stimulating way to grow your capital without begging for a paycheck. Another side hustle idea for you is being a content creator. You pick a platform like YouTube or TikTok and you create content that you monetize through ads or brand deals. The platform might pay you directly, or you can talk about products you like and get a commission through affiliate links. Some creators make over 6 figures a month in affiliate income alone. I have personally gotten brand deals anywhere from $10,000 to $70,000. It just depends on how engaged of an audience you can build. If you are an ultimate content creator like Mr. Beast, you can even sell your own products and make millions. Next up is side hustle number 5, which is being a video editor. Data shows that nearly 93% of internet users are watching online videos weekly. 86% of companies rely on video marketing, and employment for video editors is expected to rise 7% over the next decade. That is a faster growth rate than the average for almost any other job. I personally pay my video editor $2,000 a month to edit 4 videos for me. If you have a strong portfolio that shows what you can do, then you are in a good position to get high-paying clients. You can find free tutorials online for every software from Adobe Premiere to DaVinci Resolve. If you want to rise up quickly, I suggest specializing in a specific type of video like YouTube retention editing. You want to go where the money is, and YouTubers love editors who understand how to keep people watching. Finally, we have bookkeeping, which is doing basic accounting for small businesses. All businesses have to file their taxes, and they need a bookkeeper to keep accurate records all year long. I actually used to freelance as a bookkeeper, and at one point I was billing $6,000 a month among 8 different clients. If you like numbers and spreadsheets and you prefer not talking to people, then you will love being a bookkeeper. It is very repetitive, and software like QuickBooks will do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Most business owners are extremely stressed about their numbers and will pay a lot for someone to clean up their finances. One bookkeeper on YouTube scaled her business from $5,000 a month to $20,000 a month in just 3 years. All of these side hustles require effort to get started, but they all have the potential to provide income you control. Your job is a single point of failure, and relying on it is like walking a tightrope without a net. Every hour you spend building your own stream is an hour you are buying back from a system that does not care about you. Most people are broke because they prefer the appearance of wealth over the reality of freedom. They spend their extra time watching other people live their dreams instead of building their own. $1,000 or a few extra hours a week is enough to change the trajectory of your life if you have the vision. Do not listen to the noise of the world telling you that you need to be a corporate soldier forever. Freedom is the only thing worth buying, and these skills are the currency of the new economy. Start today, because the habits you build now will determine your future. The difference between a millionaire and a broke person is often just a series of small decisions made over a long period of time. If you follow these steps, you will look back in 5 years and thank yourself for having the courage to be different. So let me know in the comments which of these strategies you are going to pull the trigger on first. I read every single comment because I want to see you win. Remember that every hour is a choice between a temporary comfort and permanent freedom. I will be back next week with more ways to help you stop the grind and start the growth. Thank you so much for watching and for being part of this community. I truly appreciate every single one of you who is taking their financial future seriously. Keep pushing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep building. The world belongs to the patient and the disciplined, so do not let anyone tell you otherwise. You have the power to change your life starting with just one skill. Trust the process and stay the course even when it feels like nothing is happening. The best things in life take time, and wealth is no exception to that rule. Stop looking for shortcuts and start building the foundation that will last for generations. I will see you in the next video with more insights into the psychology of money. Take care of your finances, and they will take care of you. Stay boring, stay patient. Peace.